Hey y'all, we fixing to clean up some of these pans. They're all rusty and stuff, full of gunk. Fixing to show y'all how I clean them up. Hey y'all, I got these old battery chargers right here, and I hooked both of them up because they're real low voltage ones. But out of it actually, and that's 10 gallons of water in here, and you want to put 1 spoonful of this pure baking soda for every gallon. So we're gonna put 10. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stir this all up. Get it all blended in here. Hi y'all. I got a bunch of old copper around here. This is a piece of old grater blade. I've been using this for a long time. I just washed it off. We're gonna set that in here. Okay. Here's to do it sideways. Okay. Bend this down. Got me a nail somewhere. Here's my nail. Old nail. I cleaned it up. Every time I use this stuff, I clean it because this is just sacrifice. All the rust is gonna go to here. It just does. We're gonna set this in here. I bend this cable down. What I'm gonna do, bring this other cable around here. And y'all see I'm gonna hook it up. Make sure they touch it real good. I don't know who thought about this, y'all, who did it, but hey, it works. I did not think about this. I just ain't that smart. But I do know how to do it now. I'm gonna take this and watch this, y'all. This whole thing I'm gonna wrap. It's just copper wire, y'all. Wrap that wire around it just like that. Now I'm gonna set that pan in here, just like this. Okay, it can't touch this other wire. See this other stuff? If it touches any of this, it's not going to work. Okay? Or the nail. Now I got my other one here. I'm gonna do another one. And you could, a lot of times I might have 6, 7, 8 pieces in one container. Today we're only gonna do these 2. Windy, windy, windy up. Okay. Now, I really don't like to let this one touch. So what I do with these usually, I will get it right there to the front. Make a wrap right here. Okay. They go down a little bit. Run a wrap right here. Now you want these skillets underwater. I'm just separating these anodes to make sure that they don't get on nothing. All right, we're going to take our red clamps and stick them on this wire. And battery, they're not plugged in right now, y'all. Okay, need to wrap these real good. Look at me. All right. This is the negatives right here. They go to the skillets. All right, y'all, we got the positives hooked to this side. Now that goes to your anodes. This is the negatives right here. They go to the skillets, okay? So watch this, y'all. We're gonna plug them in. It's gonna take a minute for them to get to going. We find the ends of these things. Oh, y'all, it's hot out here. All right, we're gonna plug this one in. We're gonna plug this one in. That one's charging. This one's charging. So y'all look, come here. Y'all can see it already. See that? It's working. See, that's going from there to that skillet. Now watch that. That's going to that skillet. And I don't know how it works, but it works. In the morning, all this stuff tomorrow, all be gone. All right, y'all. I've been having these pots sitting in here all night. Put them in here last night right before dark. And y'all, I'm gonna unhook all these cables and you'll see what I got here. Looks like a science experiment, which it kind of is. We're gonna take these plugs off of here. First thing we're gonna do is unplug these right here. That kills all the power to that. All this is the battery charger. And what we're doing, we're reseasoning some cast iron, cleaning it up. All these pots was all rusty and stuff. What we're gonna do is go over there and pressure wash them. I'm gonna unhook all these off of here. Y'all see all the wires. We're just gonna slip this off. Y'all look at all the stuff. Okay, look at that. These things were nothing but rust. Oh Lord, yeah, watch this. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna pressure wash all this stuff, heat it up, and see if we can bring this cast iron back to life. You could do it with just a brush, a wire brush or something like that. I got a little pressure washer. To me, it's faster that way. So we're gonna do that. Let me turn it on. Y'all see all the stuff behind here? Watch it. Take all that off. Look at that. All that black stuff coming off. See all that crud right there? On. I wash all this off good. Wash the inside. I like this pressure washer. It gets all them little creases and under here. Cleans out all that real good, you know. Let me go ahead and hit this one while I'm here. Now this one was nasty, nasty. See, the back side was full. That was caked on grease. You could come look and see this. All this was caked on. Just caked on it. It's gonna all come loose. Watch. See how it all comes off? See how it's doing? That was nothing but caked on grease right here, y'all. And the electrolysis just eat it all off. All right, y'all. Got them cleaned up pretty good here. Now, we're gonna dry them off. All right, y'all, got me a couple of paper towels here. We're gonna try to kind of dry this off a little bit. Don't have to be perfect, but speeds up the process a little bit. Okay, we got all that done. Now watch this. Now you see how a lot of black stuff's still coming off of here. That's all right. We're gonna get it off right here. Now this is very important. When Grandma and them used to do it when we was kids, they would throw a pan like this in the fireplace and just let it sit there. And it would be plumb silver looking when they took it out, because it'd burn all the gunk off of it. Then, once they got all the gunk off of it, they would oil it up, scrape it down, and oil it, and put it back and let it burn again. They had a big routine they went through. And I guess I do too, but I just found an easier way to do it. Now, I want to tell you one thing. When you're doing this, once this heats up, it's hot. Cast iron, you can't see how hot it is unless it's red. Right now, you do not want to touch none of this. I guarantee you that. I always use this. I use these, pliers. I got several things I use. I'm going to hit this with that. It's only 730 degrees right there. Okay, y'all, watch what we're going to do next. Give me a couple of these old paper towels. Wall them up. I like this olive oil myself, personally. Everybody uses different. I mainly like the olive oil when I'm cleaning my pots and putting them up for storage. I'm gonna dump some on here because A lot of your vegetable oils and stuff will kind of gunk up and gum up and stick to the bottom of the pot. I find that this does pretty good, don't do all that. That's just me. I've been wrong before, but it was a long time ago. All right, y'all. Very careful when you're doing this. See how I'm doing that? Very careful. What this will do, that oil will get you. Now everybody does it different. I'm just telling you, this is one of the ways I do it. And once I start this part, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Make sure I get everything on this side. Do it again. Best thing, get you some thongs to do this with, or long needle nose pliers. All right, yeah, I've been corrected, y'all. This is tongs, not thongs. Thongs are different. That's a different video. We'll do that later. But get it everywhere on here, y'all. Everywhere. Okay. Now I'm gonna turn these things over. This is where you really got to be careful. Sure as I tell you, that pot is hot. Got a little rust on the inside, that's fine. They ain't hurting a thing. We're gonna take care of that. All right. Now, I don't like to dump my oil straight on that skillet. I like to dump it on this cloth here, or the paper towel. A lot of time it'll flame up if you dump it too fast or too hot. Okay. Let me throw this in here. Get it going around. That looked like a lot of rust in there, but that's fine. That's coming to the top and getting out of there. Trust me. Done this a bunch of times. Y'all look on the front of that one cookbook. They got like 200 pieces of cast iron. That's all mine. I've been collecting cast iron a long time. All right, y'all, we're gonna throw it in here. Just a small fire, y'all. Small. Here we go. This is the part where Janet usually comes out hollering. But hey, we ain't in the house, we aren't. We'll go ahead and cut this fire down a little bit. Okay, it's not hollering as loud, is it? Is that all everywhere? I'm gonna put a bunch of coats on it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 coats. Every time you use it, you actually putting coats on it. And go around again. All I'm doing is putting it on here. Once it dries out, we'll put some more. Going to look pretty good now. I think we're just about time to cut these fires back a little bit more. Now a lot of time I let this sit overnight like it is. Come back tomorrow morning, hit them again. Put another couple coats on them. See, every time I do this, y'all see that smoke? I'm coating it really good. We'll go ahead and turn them over. I'm putting another coat on the back side. Like I say, a lot of time I get up in the morning, I might put another coat on them. That's what I like. The main reason I like this, like I said, I use it on my real big pots all the time. It don't gum up, you know. When you put that pot up, clean it, don't gum up. All right, y'all, we're finna clean these up. I've been sitting here a while. I can touch them now. Look at there. Okay, I'm gonna bring over here and pressure wash them. Hi, y'all, come on here. We're gonna dry these things off again. Usually at this time a lot of time I heat them back up and get them warm. And once I get all the water off of them, and put a light coat of oil on them. All right, we got them looking real good right now. Still a little wet, but what we're gonna do, probably in the morning, I'll crank up this thing, heat them all up again, put more thin coats of oil on them. They'll be ready to go for years.